Going through airport security can take longer if you're from Colorado. It's not the lines at DIA, it's our IDs. TSA promises our Cole Sullivan it's fixed the problem, sorta.
Picture the perfect day at DIA. I know, it's going to take some imagination. But let's pretend the A-line's running and South Security does not wrap around baggage claim. You get to the front of the line, show your Colorado driver's license, and that's the end of the DIA dream.
I can't be specific about what was going wrong, but I can tell you when it brought to our attention, we worked on it.
TSA spokesperson Lori Dankers acknowledges what so many of you have emailed us about. For some reason, the TSA machines didn't like Colorado IDs.
Yeah, so it was happening frequently. I don't have a percentage, but it was a known issue. Officers knew it.
She says the CAT was the problem, short for Credential Authentication Technology. That's this thing the TSA agent uses to scan your license to see your name, DOB, flight info, and whether you're pre-check or not. Unless you had a Colorado license, in which case, not so much.
Colorado driver's licenses for some time were difficult for the CAT unit to scan. It wasn't reading them as if it was a valid credential, even though it was.
Often agents had to scan it a couple times, then had to confirm you are who you say you are, the old school way, looking at your boarding pass and your photo.
It may take a little bit longer, but I would say because it's such an important function that we'll have to take the time that it takes.
Documents we got from the State Department of Revenue, which oversees the DMV, say TSA has owned the issue. Dankers doesn't know what to blame it on.
See, I don't even know the answer to that. What I can tell you is when things come to our attention, we look into it. We take steps to correct it as much as we can.
Now, she says, TSA has updated its CAT database of IDs.
And I'm happy to say that the Colorado issue is really not much of an issue anymore. There will be times when it doesn't work, but the vast majority of Colorado IDs can be read now.
The vast majority, but not everybody. And if the ID doesn't scan at DIA, it's not going to scan at any TSA checkpoint. The TSA says you're still going to get on your flight. It might just take a few more minutes. One solution they propose, Kyle, is you can try downloading Colorado's mobile ID. That'll work at DIA to get you through faster. It won't work at airports that aren't equipped for that technology.
I will say for most of us, it's been years since we've had the thrill of handing over an ID and nervously wondering whether it's going to get rejected or not.
I know you're standing in that line and it's going back and forth and they're scanning it again and again and again. They say that they'll just go through that process, check it manually, and then you'll be on your way.
Away you go. All right, Cole Sullivan, thank you.